Hello, welcome to CKXU training video. Enjoy!
No wait, hi, are you a new volunteer at CKXU? Welcome
Hi.
to the training video.
Are you a new
Wait.
Oh, there's light. Hi, are you a new volunteer at CKXU radio? Welcome to the training video. Enjoy! Woohoo! Hello guys! Welcome to CKXU Radio. My name is Mitz. I'm formerly music director at CKXU Radio. Anyway, CKXU Radio is located in the first floor of SU Student Union building on the University of Lethbridge. First of all, this is station manager's office across the hallway. And this is CKXU Radio. Let's go inside. This is on-air DJ booth. Make sure you knock. And on the left side, when you walk in, you notice this volunteers space. Make sure you keep it clean like Loki D is doing right now. And you might notice these coat hangers and also computers. These are listening stations. I explain later about listening stations, so stay tuned. This is our production booth. This is where we make ads and show promos, etc. Well, let's go to the library and also program director's office and also music director's office. Oh, okay, let's go. Keep continuing on tour. Follow me. This is program director's office. And this is CKXU library. Don't worry, I'll explain it later, so stay tuned. What? You over there, you have a question? Well, you should ask music director Jonathan Pantherbone. This is his office. Hello, John.
Oh, hey guys. I was just listening to some sick rap right here. But I'm your current music director, John Pantherbone, or you can call me P-Bone. And the music director's job is to keep track of all the music that CKXU gets sent to us constantly, and reviewing music to send to the playlist, as well as writing these handy descriptive labels for whatever music it is. So in case you're looking for music for, say, a folk show or a hip-hop show, you can check the handy descriptive labels where there's very, very good information.
Hello, my name is Mitz. I still a music director here at CKXU Radio. This is our music library. Shang, be quiet!
Be quiet!
This is our music library. Well, let me explain how it works here in CKXU Radio Music Library. First of all, everything except classical music and French music and compilations are alphabetized. For example, here, this is the beginning of CKXU CD mains collection. there's bands like 60 channels. Band name starts with 60 with numbers. They are filed before A. That's the beginning of the CD main section.
Yes, thank you.
Are you following everything okay so far? If you have any questions, just ask me anytime. Oh, you with the pink ponytail and tempura in the hand. Okay, how is everything filed? Let me explain for you. Well, basically, most of the bands, first 4 letters are written on this small description. This band, Angry Johnny and the Kill Billies, Angry is written. So it's filed under ANG.
Bring it up close. Okay. Focus. There we go. Okay.
So, Angry Johnson, Angry Johnny and the Kill Billies filed ANG here. Make sure you put it back too. But some bands like Nick Cave and Bad Seeds, that'll be a little bit tricky because he has band name behind his name. But usually artist name like Nick Cave goes under C-A-V. It's not Nick. It's not filed under Nick. It's filed his last name. So that's pretty much it. Here you can look at these letters. It's all labeled A-N, A-N-K.
What's that one up top?
This? What? Oh. A-M, A-L. So you should know alphabets, like I learned alphabets. Well, if you forget alphabets somehow, I don't know how, but A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. You should remember and make sure file CDs, because sometimes people do a show and forget to file CDs and leave it in the library, and that makes it very hard to find CDs later on, or it causes theft and missing CDs. Very bad consequences. Please file CDs. Don't leave it like this. Some people do. Well, all the general stickers are labeled here. It says Canadian stickers, red, orangish color, hip hop, rap, white sticker, jazz, orangish color, but it's different from Canadian, folk, salmon, world beat, green, electronica, bright yellow, country, black, actually this is black or brown, classical music, purple, blues, blue, soundtrack is bright, some kind of green color, loud, metal, red, comedy spoken, yellow. So A starts here, and we go around B, C, D. So these are gem tracks. It's pretty heavy, so be careful. On the side it says C-O-L to D-R-E-S. So all the alphabets still written down, so you know where you are. And if you pull this, there's tons of CDs in here. By the way, you might notice sometimes these stickers on the side of the CD. Well, this means these are genres, music genres of that CD. So let's say this one, Dash Rip Rock. It has 2 stickers. It has brown sticker and pink sticker. Well, brown is country and folk. Sorry, brown is country and pink is punk. So this means mix of punk and country. Punkabilly CD, that is. These are records we have at CKXU library. Of course, we have last 25 years worth of records here. Well, it's same thing as CDs, except all the main genre is rock and pop. All the other genre, jazz, classical music, country, folk, are separated. But anyway, we have this ladder in the library. So if you want to get, let's say, let's say some bands from A or B, we have to set up this ladder very carefully because we don't want you to get hurt and be injured and sue us. We have gorillas and it's vinyl. Treat it like your baby because they are very sensitive. Same thing as 2 CDs. If you scratch 1 CD and don't play, you don't have it. And it's sad. That means the artists don't get airplay. Anyways, these ladders, this ladder is always in a library. But be careful. Here we have 45 records, 7-inch records here. By the way, comedy and spoken word records are up here in this plastic shelf. Well, as you walk into the CKXU Music Library, you might notice these shelves. First of all, classical music are here, and French music, and all the compilations on this first shelf. And these compilations are labeled. Let's say jazz compilation, and these are soundtracks, and also rock pop compilations are on the bottom here. Below that,
where is it?
on the bottom here, rock pop compilations. And you might notice these numbered CDs 1, 2, 600. And also there's some vinyls, 7 inches, whatnot. Anyways, these are called playlists. These are new release came into the station last couple months. It has 600 CDs and about 10 vinyls. P-Bone, Jonathan Pantherborn, who is a music director currently at CKX Radio, he rotates every week 50 CDs and sometimes 100 CDs per week. That's because we get so many CDs, and also we want to keep the music fresh for the DJs. So if you want to look at the new release list, sorry for bad pronunciation. I don't need a caption here. I don't need a caption. Anyways, you can find these pieces of papers. This one is playlist alphabetized. So this is alphabetized playlist. So if you want to find a particular CD, such as Arctic Monkeys, so you can look up Arctic Monkeys 139 and 234, and you can look up here 234. 234 will be here, 231 to 240. And you can pull out Arctic Monkeys. This one is playlist in chronological order. So every week, people adds 50 CDs, or sometimes, very rarely, but every 3 weeks, 4 weeks, so 100 CDs. But anyways, let's say he changed 1 to 50 CDs last week. That means he's gonna change to 51 to 100 CDs. And this is listed by in order of numbers, as you can see. And if you look at genres, it shows everything. H means hip-hop, E means electronica, J means jazz. And those are all listed on the very back of the paper. Genre key. So if you're doing jazz show, you want to look up J on this list. So what's new on 1 to 50 this week? And jazz would be J, Tim Sawers. And this little star on the side is Canadian content. Also, this binder called P-Bone's Picks 1 to 50. So every week when he adds CD, P-Bone personally picks a couple of CDs as his recommendation. And it has everything from 1 to 600. So if you are confused or don't know what to check it out, maybe sometimes you can ask P-Bone or other DJs as well for recommendations. It's all here. And also you can find those papers in the listening station as well as DJ booth. Hello, my name is Mitz. You might remember me from library. These are CKXU listening stations. We can review CDs from library or your own CDs on these computers. To do so, you simply put CD in the computer, like this. Then plug in your headphone and you can listen to CD, just like CD player. And you can also research on these computers. There's internet connection. So if you want to find out about bands, usually listed their websites, whatnot, on the CD covers, you can go and there you go. You can find out bands, informations, and it will be really useful for your radio shows. There's one computer here on this side. There's one more computer on the other side as well. Hey guys, this is CKXU Volunteer Hours binder. This is very important to keep track of how much volunteer works we get at CKX Radio to apply grants, whatnot. Let's have a look inside here. So this is the inside of CKXU Volunteer Hours tracking sheet binder. So you just write down date, time in, time out, and what you did during that volunteer work. Write down the description and write down how many hours you spent volunteering at CKX Radio.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the CKXU production booth. In here we make all the show promos, station IDs, and advertisements for the station. I am the production coordinator. If you are a new DJ... Oh, sit down please. As a new DJ, you're required to make a show promo. To do that, you arrange a time with me, the production coordinator, or whoever else it may be, to come into the booth and sit down here and use the equipment we have to make your show promo. We have speakers, an amp, and a microphone. The production coordinator will take care of all the rest. All you need to know is what you want to say and what music you need. Now, why don't we move out and take a tour of the DJ booth? Please, come, please. Just around here, just around this corner. behind this door is the DJ booth. Now, always knock to make sure they're not talking, or else when you open the door, they'll be on the radio. Luckily for us, there's no one in here. This is the on-air DJ radio booth where all the magic happens. First of what I'm going to explain or show you guys to do is how to access advertisements, show promos, and station IDs on the two computers we have here. This computer is connected to the production computer straight through that glass where we were earlier, where I talked about making show promos. Everything gets created on that computer and it's linked here. Usually, I'll show you here, you can access the files just common sense like. So like you go to shortcut down here on the bottom, shortcut to production stuff, and then you can access your ads, your IDs, and the show promos, just like that. And you just click in the folders, and then if you queue one up, if you click one up, what you do is, here on the board, the control panel where everything gets controlled, you just go to the computer, 1B, you turn it on, and you adjust the level accordingly. Now that's this computer. Now the one over here is connected to the internet. So you can do this to find the latest sports scores, or see what band, or see what where your band that you're playing is touring. And it's straightforward. Just double click on the internet icon, and it's same. Easy. Now here we have the level monitor of the song that's playing. Now, you don't want it in the red. So if I move this up, you can see that the levels get intenser, more intense. When you're playing it in the red, that's bad. And you want to turn down the levels so they're in a safe area, which is kind of in the middle. Here we have the CD consoles, which are used basically the same way as your home CD player. Open, close, play, you spin the knob to change the tracks. You don't want to push the CD players in when you're done. Always use the button, because we don't want to break the equipment. Now, no food or drinks are allowed in the booth here, because spilling stuff on the equipment can be very expensive. And it's easy enough to play. Just use the board here. You can see down here, everything is listed off what you want to play. Make sure the on button is on, and the levels accordingly, and it will play through. Right now we're playing out of CD 3. You can see it listed here. CD 3 is currently playing, and then the levels are down below. Now, you always want to use headphones when you're using the equipment here, so you can listen to the songs, and so you can listen to make sure you aren't popping your P's or your S's. You just put your headphones on and make sure they're plugged into the jacks. There's one here, and there's one around here. Talking into the microphones is also easy. All you got to do is position the microphone in front of your face, not too far away, and when you talk, you want to keep your head in the same spot without moving back and forth, or else it'll sound like you're moving your head back and forth to the listeners. And the controls are similar, just right here, local and guest, or local and guest. Just make sure the levels are on, and put your levels up about midway, and you're good to go. However, when you're done talking, always push the off button, because you don't want to leave the microphone on when the music's playing. We also have a request line that phones right here to this phone, and you can take requests. And the number's up on the board. For people who like to spin the records, we have 2 record players here and a mixing board. If you know how to use it, it's good. If you don't know how to use them, it's best to ask someone who knows how to use them, because they're very precise equipment. From the playlist, all the information from the bands are in this folder here. Playlist artist bios that are always staying in the booth. Now, it's important always to fill out these forms. And you guys already know how to do that. And that's the tour of the radio booth.
Oh, hey guys, I'm just filling out my playlist and reviewing my log from the show that I just did. So, after you're done reviewing your show, you can just double check and make sure that all your playlist numbers correspond correctly to the playlist CD that you played for greater accuracy on your show. For instance, right here, as you can see right here, for this song right here, I played The Stolen Minx. The song was called Chug-a-Lug. And the title of their album was just simply called EP. And then you could find the playlist number right there. And sometimes when the side is too skinny, as in this case, the playlist number will be right there. And then after that, I played a compilation called Wayfaring Strangers. The name of the song was Mary Perrin, and the track was called Maybe in Another Year. And for compilations, you gotta put VA, stands for various artists at the start, and then put the title of the compilation, Wayfaring Strangers, and as well as the title right there. And then after the folk compilation, I played Cannibal Corpse. The song by Cannibal Corpse that I played is called Submerged in Boiling Flesh, as you can see right there. And the title of the album was simply called Kill. And once again, make sure you copy the right playlist number from the Cannibal Corpse CD.
And don't forget to fill out spoken word minute, date, the time, number, everything.
As well as everything
name.
else in here. Make sure you cover every area right here that I've left blank, that I'm about to fill in. Your name, not your DJ name, your real name. Well, maybe your DJ name if you want, if you feel like you have a very strong connection to your alter ego on air. Date, time, spoken words, title, format of CDs played, format of music played, CDs, LPs, tapes, or mini discs, as well as the CanCon. And make sure that you meet the requirements per your block. 6 playlists and 8 Canadian content for rock shows, eclectic shows, punk shows, and so on and etc. So make sure you follow these requirements at the bottom, as well as fill out your playlist numbers. Thank you for your cooperation.